I know it's probably not pretty or what you wanted to hear, but honestly, man, the longer I do jiu-jitsu, the more I'm like, dang, the basics, they were right.
Somebody's down here, like I feel like I can turn into them and like put my knee to create that space a little bit.
Yeah.
But like up there, up here.
I see.
Like I just feel like, okay, now I'm kind of stuck.
Okay. I think the absolute best way to get out of side control, the thing worth your investment, is fundamentally reintroducing tools for you to use to create space. So if we look at side control here. Before we get into the video, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, Gold BJJ. Gold BJJ offers a wide array of design choices for their rash guards and gi kits. They feel extremely comfortable to roll and train in. If you're in the market for anything jiu-jitsu, make sure you check them out. I personally use their creatine, their pre-workout, their mid-workout. So they've got pretty much anything that you could want for jiu-jitsu. So if you're in the market for anything related to jiu-jitsu, make sure you check out goldbjj.com/Dom and you'll get a free gift with your purchase. Enjoy the rest of the video. This is a perfect side control. I can't frame with this arm. I can't frame with my right arm on your hip, so I can't create space. My legs can't become involved. I have almost no tools to create space with you, except for one. It's my hips, okay? The bridge and the hip escape is about creating space underneath your back and then reintroducing it in front of your body, okay? So watch. You're super tight to me here. I bring my I'm doing this slow, by the way. I bring my toes in. I bridge diagonally, and I'm just thinking about getting one tool back. So feel this, look. One, here, two. Me pulling my body back after I misdirected your head with my left arm allowed me the space that I didn't have when you were here. See, I can't get this in here. But as I bridge, my bicep goes to your head. See, I bring it down. Me pulling my shoulders into the space I created under my back gave me a new tool. Now I use my hips and this frame to get another tool back, which is my right arm. So watch how I bridge. I now flare my elbow, and I keep you up here while I retract. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. See that? Now I've got two. And it's always going to be hard because you've messed up. Like they've got side control. They're in a position of leverage. It's never going to be easy for you. But if you're patient and you just treat it like trench warfare, I'm just going to get one little victory and I'm not going to give it up. Eventually you'll end up with enough tools here. One on the hip, one on the neck. Notice I'm not using the ends of my wrists. I'm not trying to push where they're going to compress my arm. I use the length of my humerus. So it's actually like the very tip of my elbow. See this? Put weight down. Put all your body weight down. I can kind of just use my arms. So my arms, you'll see they kind of stick out a little bit. Now the final escape, same bridge. Notice it's diagonal towards this arm. It almost makes you want to post it. I bridge, bridge, bridge. I keep you in place. And again, I retract my body into that space. And then I can bring in my bottom arm or my bottom leg. And once you get this, there's a tricky thing that happens here. So I'm looking to extend my body and break this grip and eventually get up to my elbow and scoot out or maybe go to close guard or half guard. But a lot of times when I bring this arm through or this knee through, they'll sprawl their hips. Yes, like that. And it'll feel like they get super heavy here, right? And I have nothing to push on. So when this happens, this is super common. I press my left foot on the mat and I tilt sweep you. So look. And now I can get my close guard. That's the way I'll escape close guard 99% of the time. I think it's like fundamentally the one that's gonna serve you the longest. And it's super simple and it's like, I need something more advanced. But like the reason black belts teach this is eventually they're like, wait a minute, just grabbing my foot and putting it in doesn't work anymore. You have to reintroduce frames. You have to get good at being comfortable using your hips, being patient, like taking forever to get your arms back in. That I would say is the best way to escape side control. If you want some tricks though, I do know some tricks.
This is a couple.
A couple tricks? This is one trick that I really like. And I don't know if I don't know if you have the body type to do this. This is like a flexible guy thing.
Not flexible, we'll try it.
Okay, we'll try it out. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this arm and I'm gonna pass it to the other side of your body. And that can be difficult if they're doing good side control. So you still need fundamentals. So I'm gonna bridge, retract my arm and bring it all the way. to the other side of your hip. So if you look on the other side of my body, so I like to take my toes in my hand, like this. I'll hip escape a little bit and I'll insert my toes. See? So I just grabbed it with my own foot, or grabbed it with my own hand. Place my foot in, go ahead. Frame against the hip, and I'm using this frame, this leg extension, and my bicep against your head to start to create a little bit of space. Switch to the elbow here, see? And use my bottom leg to start to elevate.
Okay.
Now, you gotta be able to get that thing in there.
See if I can even do that.
I know it's probably not pretty or what you wanted to hear, but honestly, man, the longer I do jiu-jitsu, the more I'm like, dang, the basics, they were right. Okay. the basics are...
Okay for him, or?
Yeah, so I can take a look.
Okay. Oh boy, yep.
There it is, okay. Back.
Yep, exactly.
Try to grab your toes if you can. Yeah. And the more on your side and facing him you can get, the easier it's going to be.
Nope, we're sticking with the basics. That ain't gonna work, dude.
Okay. That's okay.
That was about as far
as Maybe I got one more for you. So I'll press your arm and I'll lean in this direction here.
Okay.
And when you resist this, like you don't want to go forward, I'm going to switch. I'm going to do it really slowly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Okay.
I didn't do it. What I'm doing here is I'm taking away your base on this side, pinning with my head against your elbow, and wrapping against your leg with my arm. And now I bring my toes in. My heels are not on the ground, just my toes, as close to my hips as possible.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bridge my hips in the air. One leg is gonna stay bridging, the other leg is gonna kick me over your body. My hand, or my bicep is gonna go on your face, high on like the crown to kind of like, see how it like misaligns your head? Just gets you out of that like burrowed position over here.
Yep.
See that?
Yep.
That's a really good tool, by the way, if you're trying to escape side control, using your arm on the head like this.
Okay.
So look, big bridge. One leg stays posted, the other leg kicks over.
Okay.
And without anybody here, it looks like this. We bridge here, and then one leg remains, and the other leg kicks over. 1, 2.
Okay.
One leg stays down, the other leg kicks over. Let me see you do that back roll once. You bridge. So whenever you bridge, hit a hard diagonal. Yeah, so take one shoulder off the ground. There we go. There you go. Nice. Once you get comfy with it, start adding it all into one. Like, it's hard to do it without momentum. You're kind of pausing and then regathering. It's easier once you like start to connect those two. Nice. See if you can use more of your shoulder as a support. Nice, not bad. Okay. Now take your right arm and hug it against low on my knee. So bring it down, down, down. Not your elbow, but like, look, I'm gonna do it for you. Like this. And start hugging it. Okay. And if you have to walk yourself forward with your feet to get in that position, that's totally fine. So bring your arm up, down towards the mat. Walk, walk, walk. Yes, and hug behind my legs. There you go. You don't have to grab them. You just got to hold against it.
Okay, so like
there you go. Yes. Now, remember to misalign my head with your bicep. Big bridge diagonal. This is okay. So what you do, if you don't hold that hand down because that bridge is so strong, you take both your hands and block my bicep. And now as I come back, you just can create a conventional escape. Hey guys, I just want to jump in for a second and give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, Gold BJJ. Gold BJJ has some of the most beautifully crafted gis and rash guard kits I've ever seen, ranging from minimalism to extravagant. They have an option for every taste. And not only that, they also carry an array of supplements, gear bags, pretty much anything that you could need for jiu-jitsu, Gold BJJ's got it. So make sure you guys check out their inventory. Click the link in the caption. I'm gonna leave some information there. And if you go to goldbjj.com/dom, you'll get a free gift. Enjoy the rest of the video. So the bridge alone, even if you don't get the tip, The bridge alone will encourage this basing, and it'll still allow you to pick away control at their side control.
Okay.
As soon as they lose head control, they lose the ability to keep your shoulders down.
Okay. And you were able to post out because I didn't.
Because your head wasn't pressing quite enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you press the head, you're not pressing on the forearm, you're pressing into the crook of the elbow. See how I'm pinning this here? But even if you hit that big bridge and that hand comes out, this right here will let you get out.
Sure.
Right? So if you start coming back to me, see, you start lifting my hips, escaping. Anytime they lose head control and side control, we start walking ourselves up. We can turn away, get up to our elbow. Look how I'm just C-gripping your arm. Try to hold me down here. Yeah, pin me. See, because I have this elbow, I can always kind of move. Whereas if you have my head, my shoulders are flat on the ground. I'm left with just bridges.
Yep.
So this motion, even if you don't get by the way, this technique, I call it the big man special.
Yeah.
Like, this is like the big man roll, you know?
There you go.
If you can block this, misdirect the head, and get that, come back. Get that hand to post, try to push your hand.
Yep.
Just blocking this will allow you to escape.
Okay.
Right? I can stay facing you, hip escape away, stay close. See how my arms are locked? Keep me down. If you don't have that, if you don't have control of my head, I'm always going to be able to lift my shoulders from the mat. And whenever we lift our shoulders, we're getting on one shoulder or the other. I'm either facing, here, bring this arm across. I'm either facing into you, or I'm facing away from you. But one arm is keeping distance, the other arm is getting as high above my body as I can, and I use my legs, my toes on the mat, to walk myself onto my elbow. And now from here, a technical stand-up is just, I can, at any point you're trying to push me down, I can build up my base.
Right.
Say I go to the other side. From this side, I'm working more baby hooks. So if you come around to this side, see how you're keeping yourself really, really close?
Yep.
I would be working more things like this.
Yep.
And maybe changing to like a form against the chest, you know? So this right here, this I would say is closer to fundamental.
Sure.
It's not like, sometimes you get the roll because you just surprise them. The mechanic of the bridge and blocking the knee will get their hand to post, and that'll be a very fundamental escape.
Okay.
You know?
I was always going up and then like almost trying to like bench somebody off me.
Whenever you bridge, the purpose is to go from shoulders flat to tipping them here, and then your hips are facing this way. So you guys are more like side by side, so that you have room to hip escape. See how you're going straight up and down?
Yep.
Where are you gonna go? Where can you hip
All
escape?
I do is like this.
Yeah, so try going diagonally towards this arm. And now turn, see that distance you've created between your hips and my hips, that's the space you need for the knee inside. That's the space I gotta recover and remove my position, and that's with that space of me moving again, that's where you get room to move, you know? And if you wanna like really start to like get really strong bridges, popping all the way up to your knees, developing the core, the ability to move in conjunction, like your legs working together to get you all the way over, that's gonna get you really good escapes.
It's funny, I know we do it every morning in like warm-ups. Like Casey's over here sitting like, why are you not bridging to the side?
Those details are important. It's like they trickle down and sometimes they're not explained, but when you need them, it makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
You know, how are you guys feeling?
Good. You want to try that?
Yeah.
The big man escape?
Yeah.
Toes close. Yeah, as close as you can. Not bad. What I see here is you're driving from your feet. Do a little kip to get your toes under you, and it'll increase how high you can bridge.
Okay.
With your heels flat, your hips don't go very high. When I do a little, look how I kick my legs forward and back. Now my hips have a little bit more altitude, a little bit more drive in this direction versus being here.
Okay.
You know, so just a little, you know.
Yep.
Have you ever wanted a place that you can go where instead of just watching techniques, you can listen to the mind of an experienced practitioner, break down videos and analyze techniques and matches that you've seen before so that you can get insight to help your own game grow? Well, you should consider checking out my Patreon because that's exactly what I do. It's filled with tons of analysis of students, match study, competition footage, techniques, and it's basically me taking you along for the journey on how I perceive jiu-jitsu, and it's super beneficial for you. It also includes a lot of seminars and privates where I really dive deep into the concepts and techniques that make certain things work. So check it out. I'll leave the information in the caption below, and enjoy the rest of the video. this left arm, when you bring it down, it's kind of hard to block his leg. I want you to just put pressure with your left arm as low as you can by his knee, and then walk yourself higher. Push your head up. Watch me. So look, Casey's got a really good side control. See how high he is?
Yep.
I block.
Oh, like that.
Try to adjust that again. See, it feels awkward, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just getting his leg. I don't want to bridge him from here because his leg has a lot of base over there.
Sure.
So I just get it as close to that knee as possible and my feet. And now just with that, even if I don't block this, I can get this hand to post just by threatening this off balance.
Okay.
Bring that left arm as close to the knee as possible and walk. Don't try to sweep him yet. Just walk him so his knee is down. Walk your head up. Yes, and look, let me see this. Mm-hmm. You don't even have to grab anything, but you want your bicep pushing against the lowest part of his knee because that's the part that's gonna slide out. The higher you go, bring your arm up, the more leverage he has to flare his knee out. So you're going really low, walk even a little bit higher, walk your hips, walk your shoulders, see how his knee is almost by your hips?
Yep.
This is a good tipping position.
Okay.
Not bad. Don't forget that head displacement, bicep on the head.
Okay.
You kind of win in the neck. He's gonna stay super strong versus this right here.
Is that part of why like I'm just rolling into his guard?
That part is when you're rolling over, you don't have enough, enough, I don't want to say explosiveness, but you're doing it very segmented, so it's putting you into his guard. Mm-hmm. So you're kind of getting like more of like a tip. See how his leg is opening and you're still bridging?
Yep.
And then your leg's coming over and you're ending up like in half guard and closed guard and things like that. Mm-hmm. You want to almost throw both of your legs past his torso. So watch. Once I bridge, see how both my legs are almost like past his guard? Mm-hmm. When I tip, see how like I bridged and then I kicked the other leg over and I never allowed his legs to open. I kind of followed his body over so that I end up in side control. Left arm down, walk. Okay, toes close, bridge in the air, hit that bridge. Now kick one leg over. Yeah, almost there. See, that's a mechanic you gotta practice so that it's coordinated, you know? Mm-hmm. Right now it's kind of new, so your body's not sure how to generate power and still maintain that closeness. Mm-hmm. So look, this leg that's closest. See how I'm past his legs?
Yep.
And then my knees go down. Okay, final bridge, same direction.
Yep.
Pull your hips into that space as hard as you can and connect your knee to your elbow. Good. So now this little surface, when you connect your knee to your elbow, you've like evicted me from your hips. I am now at this length. Mm-hmm. See, I can't stay close to you. I can keep my clinch, right. But the more you bridge and shoulder escape away, the more of a liability this becomes because now you can pass your leg over my head. Mm-hmm. Now this becomes your position. If you bring your right leg over my head, boom, see?
Right.
So I have to like back out of this position and that's usually what somebody good will do. Mm-hmm. But if they do stay super tight, mm-hmm. They start to sprawl their hips and they start doing this, mm-hmm. Plant your right foot on the mat and just tip your knee into my hip. Yes. And as I back step, this is where you can get your closed guard.
Okay.
See? Boom. And now you've fully recovered.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then you just drill it 1,000 times. You'll be okay at it. Yeah. You notice I'm combining that bridge with the retraction. I'm not doing this. Look, this is so common. People will bridge and then they'll go back down at the same pace and you'll just stay sealed. It's a bridge and a separation. That's the trick there. Here. You can start to attack the arm, mm-hmm. Or if you start to sprawl, on my hips, boom, big tip.
Okay. Like that. So does it not matter so much about explosiveness going up, but explosiveness coming down from the bridge?
Yes, exactly. Okay. The up doesn't have to be explosive. You're not going to send them anywhere.
Right.
They're sealed to you like a barnacle.
Yeah.
You just have to create that bridge and then pull away from them before they reseal to you. That's That's what everyone misses. They think the bridge is supposed to be a thing that throws them off. It's not. It's generating space under your back that you can use. And when you retract into that space, it's a weird like way to use your core because we don't really do this very often. But once you get good at that, now your escapes become deadly. And the time between you bridging, retracting, and using it is so small that you become this person that's like so difficult to keep down.
Okay.
You know, that's the most important thing. Second thing is whenever you're bridging, you're always thinking about bringing them above your head. You know, so you're not just popping up. You're bridging in. See this? You're kind of going above me. The more above you I get me, the more above me I get you, the less control you have over me. Right. The lower you are, the more control you have over my hips. Yep. So in every position, side control, half guard, it could be mount in some situations, you're always thinking about this. Even if I get this underhook, look, put pressure on me. See how my goal is to keep you above me. I'm not even holding your back, but my arm is pushing in your armpit and that's letting me come out the back.
Okay.
You know, that's another thing that's super important.
Okay.
Yeah. And then practicing this on like incrementally more difficult people.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.